Welcome back, everybody. You have found yourself today at Red Eye Gaming for some Too Fast 2 Duelists. I'm here as always with my lovely co-host Dakota. How are you today, sir?
I'm pretty good. Bit on a losing streak.
Oh, have you? I thought it was just the one.
I feel like I've been on a losing streak. You've won the last episode, the episode before that, the episode before that.
Really?
On my notes, I have here that you're on a win streak. So unless I messed up somewhere, I don't know. Been trying to keep track of the scores, but in reality, it doesn't really matter. But I feel like in general, in terms of our videos that we have, this and revision, I feel like I'm on a downhill right now.
This series, this format does favor the way I like to play Yu-Gi-Oh a lot more, so it does make sense that our win loss records are closer.
Yeah, this format, I feel like a lot of the decks are just at similar power levels. But fates be good. Maybe I'll be able to switch that up today. Actually get a W.
Well, is that a prediction or a spoiler? Tune in to find out.
They are tuned in.
Introductions out of the... Don't you dare skip ahead. Introductions out of the way. Dakota, shall we find out what skills we're doing to this week?
All right, buddy. I'll see you here soon.
All right, buddy. All right, guys. I have shortened my wheel spin now, so we'll see how we do. Can I get a mulligan? Holy fuck. All right. Hero World. For Jaden's skill. For skill activation at the start of the duel, flip this card over. Once per turn, if you control a hero normal monster or hero fusion monster, you can discard one card to activate one of these skills based on the attribute of that monster. Earth, destroy one earth monster you control and one face-up monster your opponent controls. Wind, destroy one face-up spell trap on the field. Fire, return all face-up non-fire special summon monsters on the field of the hand. Water, draw one card. Also, until the end of the next turn, you can activate one normal trap card from your hand. Or light, change the battle position of one face-up monster on the field. So, sounds to me like I'd probably be focusing on wind, fire, and water, more than likely. But yeah, we'll see what we can do with it.
All right, guys, here we are. We're back at the wheel. We're going to go ahead, give it a spin. Hopefully something actually good this time. Cyberdark style. Okay, not so sure, but I actually am a fan of Cyberdark, so hopefully this is actually a good one. Okay, Cyberdark style. Once per turn, choose 3 Cyberdark monsters from your deck. Your opponent randomly adds one of them to your hand. Shuffle the other 2 along with one card from your hand back into the deck. Then flip this card over. This skill can be used up to 3 times. Once when your life points are at 3,000 or less, once when 2,000 or less, and once when your life points are 1,000 or less. Alright, first off, I can't search right away. I do have to get my life points low first. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be playing a card to get myself there, so I can just do a search right away. But I'd imagine that you're playing some of these cards in multiples, so you probably just draw them anyways. So you don't really need to do the search, but it is something that you could do. I won't be able to just play nothing but Cyberdarks. I do have to play dragons. That way they can actually buff themselves. But the fact that they do equip and they do buff themselves, this does give me the opportunity to play essentially multiple copies of these cards, where as soon as I normal summon a guy, they're over 2,000, which could be quite annoying for him to deal with. That was kind of like the gimmick of my last episode with the Archfiends, but those ones cap out at like 2,100 at the most. I think it's actually very easy to get the Cyberdarks to like 24. But overall, I think this is at least reads somewhat interesting, and it's an actual archetype that I enjoy. Maybe this is actually a positive, so let's go ahead and get to deck building.
Alright guys, you saw my enthusiasm when I pulled my skill, so you're going to get the same enthusiasm in this deck list. Let's get right to it. I don't want to waste any more time, because heroes suck. They haven't won a speed duel yet. That's probably not going to change today. Let's Dakota pulls like the Cloudian skill.
What did you say? I said I have a bad itch. Oh!
Blade Edge to start, he gets piercing battle damage. I'm only running one of him. 2 Bubble Man, 2 Avion, 2 Burstinatrix, 2 Clayman, and 2 Sparkman to cover all the attribute bases. 2 Book of Moon, 2 Recycling Plant in the main deck, 1 on the side deck. This lets me discard a card, add 1 poly from deck to or graveyard to hand. And then during the end phase, if I fusion summon this turn, I can target a material from that fusion summon and add it back to the hand. The 1 poly, 2 Rotus, all the monsters are warriors. I can pull any one of them except for Blade Edge from deck to hand. Floodgate to shut down a monster, and Wall of Disruption to piss off Dakota. The side deck is the extra fusion recycling plant in case I need to see more consistency on that front. Hammer shot and 2 magic drain to shut down magics or spell cards, and 2 7 tools to shut down trap cards. The extra deck, I have 1 flame wingman. If it destroys a monster by battle, it sends it to the graveyard and inflicts damage to the Dakota equal to the attack of that monster that was destroyed. Mariner, as long as I have a back row set, I can attack directly with 1400 attack. Nova Master, if this card destroys a monster by battle, I can draw 1 card. Plasma Vice, if it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing battle damage, and then I can discard 1 card, target 1 attack position monster my opponent controls, destroy that target. Rampart Blaster, it can attack directly while in defense position, but if I do, its attack is halved during damage calc only. And then finally, Thunder Giant. Once per turn, I can discard 1 card, target a monster on the field with original attack less than the attack of this card to destroy it. So that's it. I pretty much covered all the basic heroes I can. I covered all the basic fusions I could. And yeah, this deck is going to be complete ass unless I can turbo out a fusion. But that's basically how heroes work with this type of build in Speed Duels. Let's get out there and let's hopefully not get wiped. But I'm not making any promises.
All right, guys, you saw based on the skill, we are playing Cyber Darks. This is the best thing that I could come up with. I feel like it's pretty versatile based on some of the tech cards that I chose. So to run over the cards, we have Cyber Dark Edge. I'm playing this card at 2 because this is probably one of the better ones because it has the ability to attack directly. Pretty much, if you're not familiar with Cyber Darks, they all have the same effect where if they're normal summon, you can target a level 3 or lower dragon in the graveyard, equip it to this monster, and then the Cyber Darks gain attack based on the equipped monster's attack points. And then they each have their own little effects. So Cyber Dark Edge can attack directly. If it does, the battle damage it does is cut in half. Cyber Dark Horn, it does piercing battle damage. And Keel, when it destroys a monster by battle, it burns the opponent for 300. Next, we have Cyber Dark Claw. This is actually the dragon of the Cyber Darks, but this card has the effect that you can discard it from the hand to add a Cyber Dark spell or trap, which is pretty nice for the Cyber Darks, just because if you have this plus one of the other normal summon ones, you can discard this, search the spell, and then normal summon a Cyber Dark, immediately buff it. And then the Cyber Darks also have the effect that if it's destroyed by battle, you destroy the equipped card instead. Next, we're playing 3 Blast Sphere. I feel like for the most part, the deck is pretty consistent at getting a dragon to the graveyard, making your Cyber Darks pretty live. So I wanted a card that's more defensive, plus this card can actually out quite a few different kinds of monsters. And finally, we're playing 100 Dragon just because this is actually the strongest level 3 or lower dragon monster that you can play because it has 1700 attack, making your Cyber Darks 2500. Next, we're playing 1 Foolish just to dump one of our either the Hunter Dragon or a Cyber Dark Claw to the graveyard. The Cyber Dark Impact, this is the fusion spell of the deck, which is actually a pretty nice fusion spell because not only can you use monsters from your hand or field, but you can also just shuffle the cards from your graveyard back into the deck. 2 Cosmic, 1 Book of Moon, 1 Lore of Darkness, 1 Offerings to the Doom, and 3 Widespread Ruin. Again, just wanting to test this card out. For the side deck, trying out a couple of other cards as well. We're trying 2 Trap Jammers. This card is also like 7 Tools where it negates a trap card, but this card only works if the trap card is activated during the battle phase, which Cody ends up playing battle phase trap cards a lot anyways. And we're trying out 2 Magic Jammer and then 2 Noblemen just in case if he's playing a deck that requires setting a lot. Next, for the extra deck, we're only playing the Cyber Dark Dragon. This card requires Keel, Edge, and Horn to make this card. If this card is special summoned, target a dragon monster, any dragon in your graveyard, equip that to this card. This card gains attack equal to the original attack of the equipped monster. And then this card also gains 100 attack for each monster in your graveyard. And then if this card would be destroyed by battle, destroy the equipped monster instead. So that's the deck. Fairly simple. We're playing a lot of dark machines or dark dragons. We want to try to get our dragons into the graveyard as quickly as possible and equip it to our Cyber Dark monsters, while at the same time keeping our dragons or our Cyber Darks protected with cards like Widespread Ruin, Offerings, Book of Moon, stuff like that. So with that out of the way, let's just get right into the game. All right, buddy, here we are, game 1. How confident are you feeling about this one?
Well, if my face doesn't already say. Incredibly confident. I got this in the bag.
Oh, wow. I enjoy the confidence I'm seeing here from you.
I got anime protagonist luck on my hand, my side this time. Not mastery of the English language.
Yeah, I see that.
But I've got protagonist luck on my side this time.
You're sending me mixed messages here, bud. You're saying that you're confident, but off camera, it didn't seem that way.
Yeah, I gotta lull you into a false sense of something, you know. Or maybe I'm just trying to do it to myself.
You gotta fake it till you make it.
Oh yeah, and I've made it to game 1. Will I make it to game 3?
We'll see. Yeah.
Ugh.
You won the dice roll.
I did, and I think I'm going to go second.
Okay. Back to 20, I see.
Yeah,
I don't flip this right away, so...
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay, what do you got?
I do.
Once per turn, if you control a hero, normal monster, or a fusion monster, discard 1 card, activate one of these based on the attribute. Earth, destroy 1 earth monster you control, 1 face-up monster your opponent controls. Wind, destroy 1 face-up spell or trap. Fire, return all face-up, non-fire, special summon monsters on the field to the hand. Water, draw 1 card, and then you can activate 1 normal trap from your hand. Light, change the battle positions of 1 face-up monster on the field. Okay, that's a lot. That's a mouthful.
That is a lot.
You could be playing all attributes just because it's heroes. They do cover all that area, but like maybe you only put in the ones that you actually like the effects to. So even then, there's still quite a bit that I have to probably watch out for, but we will see. It's a bit of a rough start, but I think I want to get a little bit deeper in here. This is probably going to give away what I'm doing. I mean, you can kind of tell from the skill card, but I'm going to activate a lore.
Get a little deeper there, boy.
Yeah, I'm going to get a little deeper in there. That did not help. I'm going to be very upfront with that.
Well, Zane was I was going to say Zane was the Cyber Dragon guy, right?
Yeah.
But now I know. Cyber Darks.
Yeah, I guess we'll just set 3 and pass.
Jesus Christ.
This is actually the worst test hand I got, but
Okay.
we'll see.
Stand by, main.
All good.
Oh man. Yeah, you know what? Me too, honestly. I'll set 2.
Okay.
I'll just set a card. I'll pass.
End phase. I will activate Cosmic Cyclone. I will pay 1,000 light points.
Target a spell trap and banish it.
We'll see if I regret it. Oh, okay. The 1-up. You always have this card. Jesus. All right. I will draw. We'll go standby to main. We will activate my skill.
Ooh. I don't like that photo of him.
This card does not
this
say...
counts as the 3,000 or less.
Yes.
Which is why you played Cosmic Cyclone, I'm assuming.
Yes, there you go. See, you're putting the pieces together. One interesting thing that I saw from the skill card is that it does not say to pick different named cards.
You are correct.
Yes. So I'm just going to add whatever I want to my hand. So
3 of the same one, sure.
yeah, I'm gonna add the Cyberdark Claw. And then I have to put a card from my hand back to the just shuffle, or does it go to the bottom?
Shuffle the other 2 along with 1 card from hand back into your deck.
Okay, I will put this card back into the deck and shuffle. I will then activate the Cyberdark Claw to add a Cyberdark spell or trap. I will add Cyberdark Impact. Next, I will normal summon Cyberdark Edge and activate the effect. So
Okay.
we will grab this. Equip. This will now be
So
at 24.
So if you attack directly, its attack will become 1,200 during damage calc.
Yes. We'll go battle. We're playing heroes. He has to have either a normal or a fusion to activate the skill. I don't know. Depending on whatever your set is, it could be like best to just go in for the direct damage. Try to just keep that going every turn and just end the game that way. Or it's better to keep you off of cards and attack the monster. We'll attack the monster. Why not? Sure.
I'm gonna try book.
Oh, okay. That will be set. This will fall off. What's the effect for this one? Target a Cyberdark in your graveyard, add it to your hand. I will not do that. I will just pass then.
Fuck, stand by the main.
Oh, good. Great way to start a turn. Fuck.
Yeah, I know, right? Fuck. It's like Henry Cavill in The Witcher. Fuck.
I did not watch it.
Neither have I, but it's a meme. That's how I know about it.
Okay.
What's the defense of Edge?
800.
800. I know the attack is 16.
No, its attack is also 8.
Oh, right. It was claw that's 16. Yeah.
Yes.
Righto. I'm going to start with a normal summon of Sparkman. I'll go battle.
Sure.
I'll swing in.
Widespread.
Yeah.
All right.
That's my turn.
Okay. I will draw. Unfortunately, this only activates on normal summon because these cards are ancient now and they have terrible text. I guess I might as well to try to get like some damage in here finally, unless like because you're playing normals, this could be a Clayman I'm walking into, I guess, but I will flip the edge. and I will normal summon Hunter Dragon.
Interesting choice, I think, but it is a dragon. So,
It's a level
and it
3
has
dragon.
17. Yeah, and it has 1700 attack, so it's a good target for edge.
I'll go battle and I'll swing in.
That is Clayman.
God damn it. Okay. I'll have to pass.
Why?
Oh,
Why? Stand by the main. I'm going to start with Rhoda.
Sure.
I'll pull Sparkman. So I'm going to declare my skill. I'm going to send Avion for cost, and I will choose to pop Hunter Dragon.
Sure.
I will normal Sparkman.
Sure.
Battle.
Is this like once per turn, once per duel?
Once per turn.
Oh, okay. Yeah, battle's fine.
I will declare.
I have widespread.
Jesus Christ. All right.
All right, here we go. Standby to main. Normal effect. Hunter Dragon is slightly bigger, so I will equip that, and this will be at 25. I will go battle. 25 and 8, and I will pass turn.
Oh, now I fucking draw you.
Is it too late?
Yeah, it's way too late. Normal Percentatrix. Battle.
Wait, you're crashing into that one?
I'm crashing to admit defeat.
Okay, sure. I was expecting this to be a big dumpster fire.
It is. Haven't you seen my deck?
I don't know. I feel like both of our decks kind of suck, so they're at like equal levels, maybe.
Well, your dual widespread ruin sucked for me.
All right, game 2.
Game 2.
You got the pick last time. What's it going to be this time?
I'm gonna hope card advantage doesn't fuck me as hard this time. Hopefully it actually is an advantage.
Yeah, I hope so too. All right, we'll go to main phase. I think just to not draw it, we're going to activate Foolish, and we're going to dump.
You got a brick there. Dumping the Hunter Dragon.
Not really a brick, but.
Okay.
And let's just set a card and pass.
Let's start with a set. I need to take a minute to see what I actually put in here again. I forget. I need to know what I'm playing into. What I can play into.
Yeah, out of the huge variety pack that is Heroes.
Yeah, really. I'm gonna activate Fusion Recycling Plant, but I'm not gonna use it this turn.
Yeah, you're just fucking with me.
Yeah, you're just fucking with me. No, if I were fucking with you, I would have said it. Oh man, I don't even know. I'm just gonna stop overthinking things. I'm just gonna do something.
Okay.
I'm gonna normal summon.
Sure.
I'm gonna go battle.
Sure.
I'll swing.
That is Blastsphere.
God, fucking damn it.
Yes, sir.
All right.
All right. Let's draw. Standby to main.
Did you sub that in?
Like, did I side deck it?
Wouldn't you like to know, weather boy? Where are your parents?
That'd be pretty fucking cheeky of you to side that in after the shit show you saw last time.
Yeah, he's playing Spark, man. That card's like super broken. I better put in my Blast
I need
Spheres.
Blast Sphere for that. Yeah, he's playing Heroes. I'm so fucked.
We'll set one.
Oh boy.
We'll set
I wonder
another.
what that is.
And I'll pass.
I wonder what that is. All right. Stand by.
Blast Sphere.
This will die. I take 16.
Yep.
I'll declare Recycling Plant now.
So what? You have to discard for cost and then add a poly?
Yes. For cost, I'm sending Magic Drain.
I will chain Cosmic, targeting the field spell.
Well.
Oh no.
Pass.
Okay, sure.
Man, why did anybody play Heroes? This deck sucks.
Yeah. Actually still in draw phase. I don't think it's gonna matter like what phase it is, but I'll just do it now. I drew another Cosmic. I'll target your back row.
Jesus.
Okay. We'll go to main phase. We will flip summon the Hunter Dragon, and I will normal summon Edge. Activate the effect. We'll equip the Claw, and I'll go battle. Yeah, I'll kill.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, I was gonna attack in this order.
Yeah, I know, because you have game. Oh, I thought maybe either way. I don't care. What was I gonna draw? Yeah, I was dead anyway. I don't care.
What was in your hand? First in the tricks and Rhoda. Oh, okay. Still no access to poly though.
Nope. Yep, there would have been a poly.
Wow, I wasn't expecting taking out the plant to really screw you up like that, but at the same time, like, I felt weird playing Cosmic. Like, I'm playing it to serve a couple different purposes where we tend to play a lot of spells and traps. You kind of want to have answers to those before you fall into them, but you do end up playing like Waking the Dragon sometimes, so like it's kind of iffy if you actually want to go for it or not. But the field spell at least felt like a safe hit.
You didn't know at the time, but I'm playing heroes, and Waking the Dragon would have been stupid to play in this because I can't summon any of them.
Yeah, but it's like they're not all good, so it's like you could play some of the good ones and then just, you know, throw in one additional target just for Waking the Dragon.
Yeah, if you're curious, since we didn't get to see it, what I was going to do with that poly was I was going to go into Rampart Blaster and then keep hitting you while it's in defense, because that levels out Widespread Ruin because it's not in attack mode. The strongest monster you made was 2500, so if you couldn't get more than that, you wouldn't be able to beat over this until you could.
So yeah, and then you didn't know this, but then my deck can also do the same thing, except where you need a fusion summon yours, I can just normal summon Edge and attack you directly. Kind of funny that we're both playing cards that can attack directly in some way of fashion. Anime accurate too, having Zane and Jaden go at it.
And having Jane get fucking wiped.
I'd imagine that you landed on the skill card and you were just like, what the fuck?
It was like, yeah, basically what I did was I was just like, all right guys, so I shortened up the wheel, we're gonna see what happens. And then as soon as I did that, it was already over, and it was like Hero World, and I was just like for like 10 seconds, and I looked at the camera and I was like, can I get a mulligan?
I take it you don't like anything about the skill card.
Nope. Every hero skill we've ever had is lost. Originally, I thought about making my deck just around Rampart Blaster and you playing cards to buff its attack. That way, having the attack during damage calc would mean less, because if I could bump it up by like 1,000 or so, then you would still be hitting like the 1,500 or something.
The other thing that's weird about this skill card too is that it actually has a cost attached to it, which is pretty hefty when it comes to heroes, because everything that heroes does has a hefty cost to it. Like, you don't really have good tools to accumulate a lot of resources and actually plussing off of it, and then you have to use up everything that you collected into a guy just for that thing to just get outed.
So I thought of playing like Fusion Gate. That way it'd be easier. I wouldn't have to worry about using the effective fusion summoning, or that way I wouldn't have to worry about the effective fusion recycling plant like in this time where you were able to chain to it and I couldn't pull poly, and it fucked up my whole strategy.
Yeah.
But the reason I went with recycling plant was because of my skill. My skill requires me to discard the cards from hand. I wanted my hand to always have something in it, so I could fusion summon with recycling plant and then pull back a material to my hand to make sure my hand always had at least one card to use the effect.
Yeah, at least get some of your losses back.
Even then though, like the last time you played Heroes, I shut down your deck with just like Book of Moon. Shit like that, or like Floodgate. I'd shut down your deck.
Yep.
You couldn't do anything.
Yep. And I lost everything too.
Is you and Blastsphere the new me and the Koala? Because I feel like this could be like the new me and Koala, where you're just playing this card in random decks where it makes no sense to play it. And I'm just like, why is that here?
Exactly. Yeah, maybe. Be the new meta. Everyone needs to play Blastsphere. All right, guys, that's going to bring it into this episode. Thanks again for watching. Same as always, Cody, closing thoughts. What are yours?
I haven't seen it, but I've heard people in the show The Boys are very anti-superhero, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. Heroes suck.
Larger than life.